What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for 7 Days to Die Alpha 15 Experimental. This is going to be episode 1, and I'm super hyped for this. I'm going to get through some of this stuff right now. We're starting survival single player. We are going to be playing Nav's game. They said that our games could be wiped repeatedly until Alpha 15 comes out proper. Now, Alpha 15 is supposed to be early October, but that could be pushed back. So we could be restarting quite a bit here. They said there's going to be balancing issues. There's going to be all kinds of issues. So don't take these worlds too seriously. Although I always take my world seriously. So I just wanted you guys to know I am going to, once Alpha 15 comes out properly, I'm going to play random gen, and I'm going to do my base build that I did last season. We're going to do it right. We're going to finish it. But for Alpha 15 Experimental, we're going to get back to Nav's gain. And these are my settings. Pretty much everything's default except for daylight length and 24-hour cycle and enemy spawning. Everything else is default. Let's get started. All right, here we are. Here we are in Alpha 15, dear friend, blah, 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 blah. Let's get started. So we get a quest right off the bat. I'm going to go over some of the basics in this game. You know how I like to deal with new players. I want to give you guys an idea of what's going on if you're new to the game. I'm sure a lot of new people are coming into this game all the time. So, you know, we're going to take care of them as well as the veterans. So what you're going to do, guys, 7 Days to Die is an open world survival zombie game, and you're going to loot, you're going to build, you're going to craft, and you're going to defend yourself from zombies. Now, the thing about this game is every 7 days, you'll get like what's called a horde. It's basically just the zombies will just come after you in mass. So you guys got to be ready for that 7-day horde. We'll get into that later. The first thing you're going to do when you first come in the game is you're going to start punching some grass, you're going to collect some stones, and you're going to do your quest for craft a stone axe. This stuff right here, these yellow goldenrod flowers are really good too. If you see those, go ahead and pick them up. You're going to punch the grass. You're going to punch these little bushes right here. You might even be able to pick them up. You can't. You're going to punch these for wood. And you're going to pick up stones off the ground. I think you could just punch the stones, but that's kind of silly. I kind of rather get the stones off the ground, although I'm not seeing any right now. They've been fighting spam crafting recently, and they made it so you need 5 stones now to make your stone axe, and of course I'm not seeing any on the ground, so that's kind of a whoops. Did I just pass one? I might. Oh, bird's nests look a little different. I'm going to be messing around with some of the graphics in the game. As you can see right here, we've got distant terrain, pretty sweet. I also made my field of view a little bit larger. I put it up to 70, and yeah, and I've also been messing around with the lighting in the game because this alpha looked really dark when I was watching Madmole play it. So I turned up my lighting a little bit. Oh, there's a stone. And when you pick up stones, you're supposed to get 2, and you don't. Yeah, so that's a problem. Don't forget, we're in. This is not a true alpha release. This is an experimental alpha. When you get into these experimental alphas, you got to be prepared for the heartache because it's gonna happen. All right, so where are these stones? Am I really going to have to punch stones? Have I been missing? Yeah, I have been missing them. I'll bet you I've been running over them the whole time. I'm kind of trying to think about what to talk about, trying to make good commentary at the same time, trying to look for these stones. So let's take a look. Okay, slow down. Slow down. See, they kind of match the ground a little bit here. Ooh, chicken. Nice. Now we really need an axe. Can I punch this? You will eventually get stoned from this. It's not really the way I want to spend my time, though. But I don't want to leave that chicken either, so. Alright, we're going to go over some of the updates here. They've got new distant terrain feature. I've already showed you that. They've got almost 2 square kilometers of new explored space has been unlocked. That's for Nav's game, by the way. I thought I got another stone. They've also greatly improved the random gen with many improvements. Random gen distant terrain. By the way, if you want to find something easily, you just go ahead and search. There we go. We're going to make an axe, and then we're going to harvest that chicken. Getting a chicken this early is pretty good. I'm going to try and go over as many update notes as I can, guys, but it's going to be really difficult in the beginning of the game. If you want to see the update notes, go to 7daystodie.com and check them out. All right, did I get... Oh, you don't get bones from the chicken, huh? All right, fair enough. All right, so now we need to gather plant fibers, so let's do that. They've actually they've kind of taken a swing at the spam crafters by making the stone axes take 5 stone instead of 2. You know, not so big of a deal, but it definitely slows us down a bit. All right, so right here we have to craft a bunch of plant fiber items. So let's do that. All right, we'll make the gloves and the hood and the pants and the shirt and the shoes. They're also gonna, once you do that, they're gonna give you a quest to put them all on, I believe. These cactuses are really cool to get. You get a lot of plant fiber from these cactuses, and you also get yucca food, I think. Yep, there we go. Got some yucca. Yucca is this. Ooh, I made 2 hoods. Okay, the yucca fruit is right here. It's pretty nice fullness. Also gives you some stamina. All right, so now we need the pants. Okay, we didn't make the pants. Okay, don't put those on yet. Wait until you get the quest to put them on. Ow! Okay. Alright, there we go for that. Might as well get some wood here. We definitely need some stones. Alright, so they've got a new road system in Random Gen that uses pathfinding for smoother transitions and heights and in all areas besides the hub entries. They've got a journal tip system. They've got a trader and economy system. You can find traders in the game now, and you can, you know, basically wheel and deal and get Duke coins and use the Duke coins to buy other things. You could sell your stuff. You could buy their stuff. You could do whatever you want to do. All right, so let's go ahead and put on our gear. You hold shift and left click to do this quickly. I'm going to go ahead and scrap that to get our stuff back. We now have 2 kinds of iron in the game again. We have scrap iron, which is basically what you use to build with. But when you mine this stuff out, you're getting iron ore. What is this stuff called? Raw iron. Okay. Raw iron is basically just like what scrap iron used to be, and scrap iron is basically worth 5 of what used to be 1 iron, if that makes any sense. Each of these, if you put them in the forge, will give you 5 scrap iron. So we're just going to go ahead and get a bunch of iron here. Let's talk about the chemistry station. They've got a new chemistry station. They've got a new workbench. Those 2 items you're going to have to make other items in the game. Oh boy, look at that. That thing's broken. Can I get some? Yeah. Oh, cool. You get 3 stone back. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do now is, this is the infamous spam crafting that everyone got in such a huff about. The Fun Pimps, you know, did a little bit to it to slow it down, but it's still there. You know, so it's fine. I don't really mind it too much. And we're just going to have to wait for an axe. We should have made a couple axes. And we're going to cut down some trees too, because we need some wood. We might just stay in this area for tonight. I'm not really sure. They've also added UMA zombies, which are basically just all different kinds of zombies. There's a whole complicated thing about UMA. If you want to find out about it, look it up, because I don't really understand it that much or really care about it. All I know is we're going to have a lot of new zombies, and it's going to be awesome. That's all. You know, that's what I need to know. The most notable difference is that you now gain experience when killing zombies and animals. It may also be possible to reach level 200. It will always be possible to reach level 200. Weapons and armor skills will now increase faster. Experience from action skills like mining is no longer capped at level 100. So basically, if you're mining and your mining skill is at 100, you're still going to gain experience. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What else? Concrete mix is now only crafted in the cement mixer. So you have to make a cement mixer to make concrete mix. You'll find cement mixers in the world. Steel smithing perk now has multiple but pricey levels. We will get into what they did with some of the perks, guys. You're not going to like it. Well, I don't know. Some of you might like it. I don't like it. They're really expensive now. But I'm assuming a lot more of us will be getting close to level 200, so that'll kind of even it out. So, yeah. All right, back to you new players. So basically, new players, just follow that little quest thing on the top right-hand side. You're going to be making axes, and what you want to do is, what I do, is I make multiple axes, because as you make axes, you see a little number on the bottom, that's the quality level. And as you make more axes, you'll make better axes. And, you know, you just keep making them, and you'll just keep getting better. It's basically what it's doing, is it's upping your toolsmithing skill. And toolsmithing, you know, determines what kind of tool you're going to be making. There's a couple different kinds of skills. You could also do There's another skill called weaponsmithing, and you get weaponsmithing up by making clubs. Let's see if they nerfed the clubs. Nope, they didn't touch the clubs. Still takes 10 wood, I think. It took 10 wood, didn't it? I'm not really sure. I think so. So we're gonna go ahead and work on our weaponsmithing as well, because we're gonna start making some weapons here. Our first weapon is going to be a club and a bow and arrow. Matter of fact, I don't know if I'm gonna make the club. Not really sure. We can't. Anytime you get something that you want, that you can scrap, like I could scrap this raw iron, but if you scrap it down, you lose some of the raw iron. If you put it directly into a forge, you get 100% of the iron back. So I might wait for a forge before I do anything with my raw iron, because iron is iron is like the lifeblood the way I play. It's not the lifeblood for everybody, but the way I play, iron is my lifeblood. As you can see right here, as I'm using my axe, the durability is going down. Once it gets to about half, you want to probably use a different axe. You can tell what your axe is doing, or any item in this game, by clicking on it and going to block damage. See, the block damage is 15. Well, hold on, let me throw some of these out. Alright, the block damage is 15 on that. Well, let's take a look at our level 13. The block damage is 16. So we'll get rid of this. Scrap it. I keep throwing stuff out. Can I scrap this? Oh, dude, you can scrap everything now. Or maybe you could. Maybe you always could scrap everything. Maybe I'm just misremembering that. But either way, yeah, when your tool gets down to about half, you want to use a different tool. Alrighty then. So you guys excited for 15? Are you really happy about it? They've nerfed a lot of things on the surface, but there's a lot of things below the surface that we don't quite know how they're going to work. And I think the nerfs aren't going to be quite as bad as we think. So, for those of you who are new to the game, you do have to eat in this game. I just got an achievement, Alexander Bell, for some reason. Yeah, so maybe I might have used the in-game voice chat by mistake or something. Anyway, yeah, so we got to craft the wood and craft the arrows. We got to craft the bow and craft the arrows. Now up there it says craft. It says craft the bow and then craft the arrows. Don't do that. Make the arrows first. As a matter of fact, I might make some of those right now. We got to get rid of some of these. We can't break them down. So we'll just throw them on the floor. We're losing a little bit of wood by doing that, but I don't really care that much. Wood's important, but we can get more. By the way, these are pretty crappy weapon parts. I'm probably going to break them up. Whenever you spawn, you want to stay in your immediate area, because your immediate area should have no zombies in it. I'm going to grab some corn here. They've done some things to the farming too. You're not going to get like really good yields from farming unless you make fertilizer, and you need the. I believe you need the. Oh, I'm gonna break that up now. I believe you need the. God, I can't remember the name of it. The chemistry station, chemistry cage, chemistry. You're gonna need the chemistry station to make the. Whatever the hell I was just talking about. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little sidetracked here trying to remember how to play the early game. I haven't played the early game in quite a while, people. Alright, so we're going to make some axes. Our weapons are looking pretty decent. Alright, so we're going to make some more axes. We can scrap these. Okay. Oh, okay. You got to eat and drink in this game as well. Press B. And look on the top right-hand side, there's your food and water. So, alright, should I loot this house? I guess I might as well. Alright, got some paper. Paper's good for shotguns. They've boosted the blunderbuss, so a couple things I don't really care much about at the moment. Still looks a little dark to me. I don't know. I might brighten it up. I think what I'm going to do as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to set it up to render. And then I think I will check it out and see how bright or dark it is. So right here in these burnt houses, sometimes there's a false floor. You can see right there, there's a little area you could see through. And there's a backpack down there, so you can kind of loot it. Okay, we'll take that. Scrap, we can't scrap anything. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to scrap stuff. Forget about scrapping stuff. I know we should, but I just don't care that much right now. Now we're gonna take that can. You don't want to do anything with cans because that might be your only way to get water for a while. We're gonna scrap these weapon parts because they're totally crap. All right, so is that everything in here? Yeah, it looks just about everything. I don't think there's any more hidden loot. Okay. So now what you want to do is you just want to keep making axes and clubs, you know, and just kind of hanging out for the beginning. Go ahead and drop these on the ground. You could also make some chests for this stuff. As a matter of fact, I'll do that right now. What you want to do is you want to make a chest. Actually, no, not a chest. You want to make frames first. Not cobblestone frames, wood frames. We're going to go ahead and favorite that. Make like 12 of those. And then when those are done, you're going to make some chests. Make like, I don't know, 5 chests. Alright, and then when that's done, we're going to break up these weapon parts. They're faulty. If you shoot with these, you're throwing your bullets away. You'd be better off taking the bullets out of the gun and throwing them at the zombies. Should I wear cowboy boots? Installation's +1. It's 5 and 4. And these are 9 and 9. So no, I don't know why I'd want to wear cowboy boots. I don't want those. That's a piece of crap. What else am I looking at? Let's go ahead and scrap these since we can. Okay, so we're just waiting on our chests. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a setup for a place for us to put our axes and stuff, so we can like not have to deal with it very much. As a matter of fact, we'll do it in here. I think we'll stay here tonight. I think we'll stay here. Yeah, we'll stay here tonight. All right, so now you take your chests and you put them like so, right on the side. You could probably put a lot of these chests in there. I'm just going to do... Should I do 4? Let's just do 3 for now. And then what you do is you just put your stuff in there. Like so. Now, each one of these stone axes is worth 3 stones. So, I don't know, man. You know, this has changed everything for me. I wouldn't probably destroy these. But, again, I wouldn't sit around breaking these down either. You can get stone quicker by mining. Plus, when you mine, your mining skill goes up, so that helps. Look at this tree, man. A 1200 hit point tree. That tree's boss right there. So I'm curious, how many people in the comments are new to the game? I'm curious, how many people in the comments have the game, or don't have the game, but wish they did, on PC? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, that's right. We're doing a giveaway. All right, guys. So this is what I want you to do. I am giving away a free copy of 7 Days to Die on the PC through Steam. Okay? What I need you to do if you want to be entered in for this giveaway is comment down below in the comment section and use the word zombie in a sentence or a paragraph. I will pick a winner at random on Sunday. Yep, just go ahead and go down below and just use a sentence. Don't just say zombie. If you just say zombie, you'll still be in like the running, but it's kind of lame. Like, think of a funny sentence or something interesting and use the word zombie in the comment section. Winner will be drawn on Sunday. So, good luck, guys. All right, so this is just about done. Yeah. All right, so now we got a lot of wood. Okay, so what do we need first? I think we need to get some better weapons. So let's go ahead and slub. What the hell is a slub, Cage? I'd like to know. I really would. So we're going to make some clubs. We're going to stay in this general area and just start cleaning up around this area. Tires are good for the mini bike, although you probably shouldn't knock them up until you got better Quality Joe. Quality Joe is a skill in here that helps you get better items. We're not going to get into that just yet. We will get into it, though. You know what? I'm going to go hit more cactuses while I have time. Although, I don't want to go too far away from my base because I'm going to have to be dropping off these clubs. Yeah, I don't want to go too far away from here because I'm going to have to be dropping off these clubs. You know what? Let's put down a chest for actual, like, storage. And then we'll put some stuff in here that we're not going to need. But we want to keep. Need that. I'm not going to need that right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that. I might use that for a club. Going to need that. Let's get the food off. As food will make you smell. And zombies will be able to kind of like smell you in the area. By the way, there is a new sorting inventory thing, so check that out. And it looks like it puts all the stuff you're going to want to drop off on top. Oh, that's sweet. I love that. Love it. Oh, it's so good. It's going to make spam crafting even better. Thank you, Mad Mole. I love you, Mad Mole. Mad Mole's one of the developers of the game. I believe he co-founded the Fun Pimps with his brother Rick. I believe that is the case. And yeah, he's awesome. He's the guy who did all the videos on YouTube the past couple weeks, promoting Alpha. Well, not really promoting it. He was basically doing bug tests and invited people to watch because he made YouTube videos for it. And of course, YouTube was very mean to him. Not all the YouTubes, just some of them. But let me go check out that house. Well, should I? You know what? I'm not leaving this area until I get a weapon. Because until I get a weapon, I can't defend myself against zombies. When you first start off in the game, the area you spawn in is protected from zombies. As a matter of fact, my last season I stayed in my area for the first day. I didn't see a zombie the whole day. So if you stay in your area the first day, you're probably not going to see a zombie. And I use that to my advantage to get my toolsmithing and weaponsmithing up. And I do have some plans this season, guys. I am going to be building in the... I think it's... Oh, we got a zombie over there. Alright, we're going to get away from him. Oh, they're starting to spawn. Okay. Alright, never mind about that. Let's come on in here. We can actually use these clubs. Might as well. Oh, yeah. Alright, guys. Time to get into some fights. What you got? What you got? When they're on the ground, they take, like, triple damage, so make sure you hit them if you get the chance. Whoop. Swing and a miss! Oh, no. Why can't I move? Oh, because I have no stamina. God, how did I let my stamina get that low? Oh, that's bad. That's like rookie mistake right there. That's why you need your bow. For you new players, if you have no stamina, you do like no damage. By the way, I'm so used to the zombie slide after you knock them down that I'm in the wrong spot a lot of times. Scrap, scrap, scrap. We got a 108 here. As your quality, see, this guy's not changing over to his gore block. Where's the one over here? Okay, so they did change over to the gore block. So they change over to the gore block about 30 seconds in or so, and they still have loot in them, which is beautiful. Thank you, that's awesome. Oh, you know what? I should get a bone out of there. Break up the gore blocks for bones. Bones you can turn into bone shivs, and you can use bone shivs to harvest animals better. I think I'll break all this stuff down at night. Is that all? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's get some bone. Gotta get the bone. Welcome to the bone zone. Get in the bone. Auto bone. Auto zone. Alright, so you take that item right there. You go to recipes. You can make a bone chip. I don't have any spots for it right now, but that's what I'm going to do. Actually, is this used for anything? You can eat it, but it's probably better. Oh, used to make fertilizer. Okay. All right. So the zombie, what is that called actually? Rotten flesh is actually used for fertilizer. Okay. We're going to have to hold on to that. Let's go ahead and eat that. Now let's put it away. I love the auto sort thing. Oh, it's so wonderful. Okay, so how many stones do we have? 76 stones? Probably need a lot more stones. Let's get some stones, guys. We'll come over here. We're also going to need plant fibers, but more stones than anything. These cactuses are really... Cacti are really good because you also get the food from them. Yay, I'm level 2. A lot of people begging me, for those of you who are new to this game, there are perks and skills in the game. You press N, and we'll look into that at night for sure. As a matter of fact, it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be next video because I just don't have time for this video. This video has been action-packed and balls to the wall, and I just can't get everything done in one video. So we will go over that next video. But there is a perk called Sexual Tyrannosaurus. If you've ever seen the movie Predator, you will know what that's from. And yeah, so basically it's like a stamina regeneration thing. but a lot of the perks got their cost raised by quite a bit, and there's other perks that I want to get that are new to the game. So basically what I'm trying to say is I wasn't a big fan of Sexual Tyrannosaurus to begin with, and now there's no way I'm taking it. I can't justify those points. It takes 30 points to get steelsmithing now, guys, and 30 points to get reinforced concrete, and 15 points to get the workbench. I mean, it's too many points. We don't have the points to go around. Although by being able to farm zombies, we're gonna have to see how long it takes us to get experience by killing zombies. But it's a whole new game, man. It's a whole new game, and I'm so excited to play it. Really freaking jacked because oh my god, Alpha 14 was wearing out its welcome big time. And I really like where this is going. We're gonna be building our ultimate base in the south. I'll get into that more over the next couple videos. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what else. I think I'm gonna head up north, hit the trader, and then go down south and show you where we're gonna build. So, anyway, super excited. You guys excited for this Let's Play? Make sure to let me know in the comments if you're excited or not. Let me know by thumbing it up. You know, this is my series, and I can't wait to make more videos for you guys, and I know you can't wait to watch them. So that's going to be it for episode 1. We'll see you next time for episode 2. Till then, take it easy.